guy, Jimmy Pickles, that is a legend in the seed community for peppers. Jimmy, thanks so much for making the trip and joining us today. I appreciate it.
Not a problem at all. Thank you for having me.
You bet. Guys, I want to give a few minutes for everyone to come in here. And we've got people from all over the world, Jimmy. We've got people from all different genres, and they all like watching me eat these peppers. So they all get to see your pepper seeds turn into peppers that Bruce Cook sends me, and then we eat those, and they're
That's
awesome.
Bruce is a good guy.
Yeah, he sure is. He sure is. And we have a lot of fun. We're doing a weekly thing whenever we can. Emily, welcome. Metal Guy, thank you very much. Falza, thank you for coming in. Backpack Adventures, thank you. Adrian, thank you. A lot of UK people here. Old Man King Homestead. Guys, first and foremost, I want to introduce Jimmy Pickles here. Jimmy Pickles is the originator of Isolated Seeds. He is a legend in the pepper seed community and pepper community. The reason I appreciate him so much is because he is an entrepreneur and he works his butt off. Hey, Jimmy, can you give us a really quick rundown of how your seed company came to be?
Yeah, I think I was just thinking of that question, and I knew you were going to ask me. It all originated with my name. Jimmy Pickles started out in 1997 when I lived in Edinburgh. I got snowed in. I started making pickles for like survival because I call Edinburgh like basically. Okay.
Yep.
So I ended up going into the welding industry, lab research and development for about 22 years. I did all kinds of crazy stuff, top secret stuff, all kinds of stuff like that. But a lot of companies went overseas to Mexico as things started depreciating in the United States for what I was doing. And they took my ideas and ran with it, which was once you're in a company, it's fine. You sign those rights anyway. So approximately 2016, I had enough. As a lot of people in this Pittsburgh industry have, they started switching industries. I decided to get into the pepper industry. That was 2016. Actually, backtracking 2 years, I was a hobbyist seller for powders, some sauces, stuff like that. The community shunned me because they didn't really reflect that. You had to be a company, you had to be legit. So I'm like, all right. So I formed a company, did all that. The world's a lot different now. They're more accepting for, hobbyist levels and stuff. They didn't when I started, which in fact is a blessing because it pushed me to do better, and to do this full stream. So 2016, I started the company here in southwestern Pennsylvania, Bethel Park, PA, exactly. I fought for a year and a half with the zoning board to grow in my own backyard. Had to get neighbor signatures, stuff like that, formed an LLC. I got inspected. I got a seed license, everything else. And then by 2017, I started isolating to help ensure purity. I'm not actually the originator. The originators was New Mexico, where Dr. Boslin is, and real nice person. But yeah, and they did small sets of that. They did a lot of ornamentals. So that being said, I helped to make it popular. There are other seed vendors that do isolate. I'm not sure about on the percentage of their stock, and I'll leave it at that. I do 100%.
Thank you. And, thanks for clarifying that with me. I like to get the facts out. One of the things that, and I want to thank everyone for coming in here. We've got 14 at the spur of the moment here, guys. That's awesome. It'll be growing. It takes about 10 minutes for people to find us and then come on in. Jimmy just shared with us his origination of a seed company. And one of the things that I really appreciate about him is how hard he works to make this business go. It's not an easy run, is it?
No, it's sacrifice. I look at positive and negative comments. Sometimes the negative have more of a positive effect on me. I remember certain quotes. I remember Jimmy Pickles, ha ha ha. Anybody can do what he can do. And I'm thinking, I was scared. I was actually scared of comments like that. They can't. People can do exactly what I do. The difference is it's sacrifice. You have to give 70, 80% of your paycheck into a new business, and you have to give up all social life. You have to give up pretty much relationships. And that's what I did. I gave up everything just to do seeds. And I've been doubling and tripling every single year. And, just the adventures in the last 2-3 years are just unspoken so far. So it's been an adventure.
Well, it sure has. And, I remember coming online and you were one of the first accounts I ever followed. And I don't know how I found your channel. It might have been through Bruce, but I think I found it randomly about this guy that was just a real good guy. He was doing things on his channel every morning. He was talking about his peppers, and that's what I want to do today. As we welcome people from around the world in here. Emily, thank you. Oak by Bettina, thank you. Bud Files, huge account, guys. For all you out there, we have the special guest and a special honor today to have Jimmy Pickles here. Jimmy Pickles is having a Black Friday through the rest of the year sale. And this is no better day to do this than today, right? I mean, why don't you tell us about this?
Well, I knew I was going to have a sale. It's not all peaches and apples or whatever the expression is. I got hit pretty hard. And when I mean hard, like Mike Tyson double knockout. My mother passed away. We're going to say this. 3 weeks ago, I did a secret project, and we'll leave it at that. It will be revealed in the long run, pretty big. And so I did that. So I had to take a week off of work, and I got behind on orders. I caught up pretty quick. And then my mother came to live with me, and I discovered she had a kidney infection. So bad, her kidney shut down, and she died in 4.5 days. I sent her to the hospital, and all of a sudden, within 48 hours, I have to pay for funeral expenses, the flowers, the minister to do the speech. I have to pay for all her bills, all of them. We're talking in the matter of 1 week, I got to dish out at least 20, 30,000. And I'm like, some of the stuff could wait 90 days and all this other stuff. I am now becoming the executor over everything. But the way things work out with the state and with the holidays, this could take up to 9 months. So I have to handle her bills and my bills on several properties and everything else. So it's beyond absurd. Plus, I'm still doing inventory. Plus, I'm still uploading. Plus, I did the secret project and everything else, which will be revealed in the long run. I've been on this project for 3 years. And so it's another year, another few months, and I'll finally wrap that up. I'm not at liberty to speak about it at this time, but things will be revealed. Very interesting, very fun. Probably one of the best experiences of my life. And I'm not done yet. I don't think I'm ever going to be done. This project might last another 2-3 years. So I will reveal that in the future. And between that and my mother's health and her passing, I had to launch a sale just to stay afloat. And I do well. I do great. But the thing is when something like this happens, it's like, boom, you owe us money, you owe us money, you owe us money, you owe us money. Or in 90 days, they file against you and then send you to court. And meanwhile, it wasn't even my debt, but you inherit debt. So,
Right.
So I'm at my wit's end. I have Tanzanian pea berry coffee, my favorite. I'm chugging that down. I'm a coffee connoisseur. So it's coffee. It's not me doing the work, Johnny. It's the coffee.
Yeah.
But, so I got 30% off the rest of the year. I throw some extras, not as much as normal, but I throw some extras. I'm trying to keep up. I just shipped like 25 orders today. And I think the coffee's taking over this interview, but that's the nature of it.
That's okay. That's perfectly fine. And guys, there is no better time right now. Every one of us knows a pepper lover. Everyone knows that you want giveaways on your feed. And everyone wants to have great peppers to eat. And Jimmy has a selection of peppers, and I'm going to show you some of these peppers here. I'm going to put this on the screen, and it is amazing how many peppers this dude has. It is it's crazy. So what I did, Jimmy, if can you see the screen?
I see the standard wallpaper screen.
Okay, so I've got your 30% off coupon up right now. And I've got your coupon, and it's jppepperseeds.com. That's your website, correct?
That's correct.
So what I'm going to do, guys, I want to show you a whole bunch of these peppers that he has. And what I want you to think about is, number one, if you're going to be doing giveaways this year, why not get the 30% discount and buy the seeds and then give them away to the people? They'll love it. Everyone knows Jimmy Pickles pepper seeds. Great idea, though, right? I mean, I'm going to do that.
Absolutely. It popularizes their name. And, I realize I study analytics, and I study people. I used to be a psychology major and do have a degree in it, which means diddly squat. It's a bachelor's degree in that doesn't really matter. But I analyze everything. And the thing is, with COVID and everything, when it hit the world, people want to connect with one another. People have jobs. All this hobby sauces and all these hobbyist channels, they have other jobs. They're doing this to connect with one another. That's what the world's about. That's what I'm about. I'm about, honestly, I mean, I can't BS anybody. I'm here to make as much money as possible so I could get a huge plantation, which very well will happen probably in the next few years. 50 employees, start doing all kinds of other stuff. My other ideas, I've written over 200 recipes, but I only sell seeds right now. And, in the meantime, I try to connect with every person I can. Life's too short. It's the last 7 years, I think I lost 28 people. So, I mean, for 48, 49 years old, that's a remarkable amount of loss.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
And the worst part is you haven't even had a chance to mourn. I mean, you're just working through it right now.
Honestly, before I even got to jump on here, I got 3 phone calls, and it was just like anything from, could you pick stuff out to my website, or I got to rearrange an attorney meeting, or the other attorneys are not meeting up, or just all kinds of crazy stuff in my life. Stuff that can be sorted out in the long run without any harm. Just long ordeals. And I'm always forgetting about other meetings too. So I got my life is based on Post-it notes that I put on the wall. Symbolism is turning on the fan and watching those Post-it notes go everywhere.
Right.
So it's no matter how much my reflection of success is on how much coffee I drink. But I love what I do. Still there, Johnny? I think we lost you for a second.
Can you hear me?
Okay, there you are. I thought this is how rumors start. They're going to say I hijacked your show.
No. Yeah, I don't care about rumors. I don't care about drama.
Yeah, either do I.
Yeah, good. That's what I'm all about. So guys, what I'm emphasizing today is, number one, if you're going to be doing giveaways, there's no better giveaway than pepper seeds, because people get to watch the work grow. One of the things Bruce Cook mentioned to me, that his germination rate is virtually 100% with the seeds that he got from you. That's really impressive, because on my germination rate from the places that I got them, nowhere close to that. It's 50% at best.
It's easy science. I try not to give out my secrets, but it's just you got to be patient. It's a patient thing, either a patient business or patient hobby. it's just like, the biggest questions I have are how long does it take to ripen and how long does it take for the seeds to germinate?
Right.
It's just the way anything, if you're saving seeds for yourself, basically, got to wait till they're ripe. A few days after they're ripe, the seeds need to develop. And then you have to do quality control. That's what I do, seed by seed by seed. I watch your channel, Johnny, Small Peppers, and I'll binge watch it. I'll watch Bruce Cook. I'll watch Johnny Scoville. I'll watch all those channels. And I'll just go down and I'll just sort seeds for 10, 15 hours in a day, just one by one by one. You can tell which ones are good and which ones are not.
I want to show everyone this picture here because this is what sorting seeds looks like for Jimmy Pickles here. He had it on his back. Here we go. What I've got is your sorting arrangement here with a whole bunch of boxes and seeds in front of your seeds drawer, Jimmy, from your Instagram page. And it has a whole, yeah. Is that part of the sorting process? Is that what you're doing right there?
No, it's actually just drying. Wax paper so it doesn't stick. I'm always changing things now. So I'm laughing because I learn sometimes from my mistakes. I learn from other people's mistakes. I remember there's a company that actually buys from me now. It's probably one of the largest pepper companies in the world. And they actually buy from me. I just cut off 2 of their purchasing agents. They were just taking and renaming stuff anyway. And it was driving me nuts. And they would compete with my own stuff. And their analytics was bigger and better. So I'm like, I can't handle you guys. And they would copy and paste my answers anyway. They would just steal my writing. I'm like, that's crazy. But what they would do is they would get paper plates and stack them like this. So all you got to do is open up a door and seeds hop. So I decided what I did is the boxes, because the boxes create a wall for the wind. You're not getting much wind, for ventilation. You open a door. So something is opening up a door, seeds can fly everywhere, especially if it's from going out, inside, outside, something like that. I don't keep anything close to a door where it has wind going in and out. So I use boxes, stuff like that. Lately, I have been doing, and it's, I'll tell you why. I mean, my answers are long-winded, but French fry boats, you can get them, and they don't stick. The seeds don't stick to them. They create a little bit of a wind barrier, and then I mark them, and then once I'm done, I could reuse them or throw them out. Those boxes I was using was the USPS boxes. I got a lot of criticism for them, but I was just recycling the boxes that I've had for 4 or 5 years, but it'll hold the capsaicin in it. And in my office, I would walk in my office and throw up instantly because of the capsaicin being stuck on those boxes. So I have to get rid of them. They're pretty bad from the scents.
Well, it's people don't realize that this stuff really does have an impact. If you touch anything in the air, it's got to be crazy when you go in that room sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is.
Now, what do you want to get across to the folks out here? You're having this Black Friday sale through the remaining part of the year. This is 30% off, guys. And if you know pepper lovers and all that, this is Jimmy. Why don't you tell us what you want us to know here?
Well, basically, I'm catering to everybody. So if you want no heat, something like this it's not 100% ripe. This is an orange Lisa from Ukraine. No heat, something like that. Or you want something mid-hut, like, let's get it on camera a little bit better. It's a yellow starfish, just like mid-hut. I don't even have any super huts in front of me. Purple UFOs are great sellers. Get them purple, and then they were ripe and red. These are hot sellers. Of course, the Primatellis and everything else. Still got to do inventory, but I got to catch up with the orders, which should be done today or tomorrow. But yeah, so the thing is, seeds keep. Seeds keep for 3-4 years. They depreciate in germination rates probably by 10-20%. I know vendors out there, and I'm not knocking them. I'm not knocking them at all. It's just the way they store them. If you're in a hot climate where it's very, very humid and hot and cold, you're going to their seeds are not going to last. There's actually refrigerator systems to keep them. There's seed banks throughout the world inside of mountains and everything else like that. But if you don't have that and you don't have the proper facility, it's sometimes best to rebuy. If you're not isolating yourself, it's not that expensive. $5.49 for isolated seeds is the cheapest on the market. For isolated seeds from a legit company is the absolute cheapest. Plus, I'm giving you 30% plus extras. I know my seeds are going to last several years. And by the way, I would buy this year. I would capitalize on this. You want to make friends? Do giveaways with the extra seeds. That's a great idea. And one thing is my passion of it will be other people's passions of it. Great flavors. You want soup ruts. I got some cutting edge stuff coming out like the JP Piranha. That's not going to be released until the fall of 2023. I'm under various contracts, so that's more hush hush. But yeah, it's going to be a massive deal and stuff like that. Caramel Primatali is limited right now because I'm mass growing it. Chocolate Primatali, I lost most of my seed stock. I'm actually looking at it like right over there. Yeah, my mom passed on the worst time possible. I still have like $20,000 worth of seeds destroyed out here. Plus, I got to reinvest. So when you're helping me, I'm helping you. So it's not a one-way street here.
Again, I'm gonna let everyone know after this. I'm not gonna tell the level I'm gonna be doing this at, but I'm gonna place an order to you so you can pick the seeds. But what I want to do is I'm going to live by example here. I'm going to be giving away Jimmy Pickles seeds here online for the channels, for the people that participate on Saturdays and stuff. So I'll be making a purchase. I want to let you know that.
Okay.
Now, guys, each one of us are looking for ways to separate ourselves. So you can do the giveaways. It's, I think you said roughly $6 for 10 seeds, right?
Yeah, $5.49. That's
$5.49.
super hot. Anything else is $4.49. And I did not raise my prices after everything that happened. So I kept them at that. Shipping went up twice in the past 3 months, though. And I'm not making money on it. Sometimes I'm losing 20 cents, but I'm still trying to do right for the public.
Right. And so right now you have the year end. The Garden State Gardener is in here dropping the discount link. I'm going to put a separate video up of the seeds and the peppers that Jimmy has. I want him to approve it first. But I'm going to put that with the discount code and everything up there. I want to make sure I'm going to make a video out of it. So you guys can run through those and then know where to go to your website, jppepperseeds.com. Now, just roughly, how many types of peppers do you have? And are they only for the real hot pepper eaters, or do you have them the full range?
I have the full range, no heat to super hots. So I cater to everybody. Yeah, for numbers like 270, 280, when I'm done uploading, it'll be close to 300. I was supposed to do 500, but I held back some varieties, and with the passing of my mom, I lost a lot, like a lot. So that's and my private collection is about 2,000 varieties, which I want to incorporate in the next 2-3 years, which means more coffee drinking.
Right. And, guys, this is an entrepreneur that is very near and dear to this community. And for whatever it's worth, this family on this channel that grows in the last 3 days by 200 followers. 200 followers I've grown by, guys.
Nice.
Well, it's what's amazing are shorts, Jimmy. They really work well. But one of the things I want to emphasize to everyone is if you're going to place an order, These are low dollar purchases that you can give away to not only your YouTube followers, and they go away with all these different types of peppers, and you can get them any heat level, any heat level. And when you're going to see the video go up after Jimmy approves it, one of the things I want to emphasize, he has everything from jalapenos to all the way to the hottest. What was the one you did, which was the hottest thing you've ever had? You had a butterscotch or some what was it? The caramel?
Well, the caramel Primatale. That's limited stock. I actually put 100 packs on, but it sold extremely fast. I worked on that for many, many years. Primatale, of course, the Reaper, the Primo. I got to double check on some stock. Even as we speak, I've had 7 phone calls. I have it on silent, but what other super hots? Jigsaw is up there. I remember growing them. I'm actually giving myself a mental refresh as I look over where I had everything growing. And and on the title, it'll actually tell you super hot and all that other stuff. Apocalypse Scorpion right there is one of the hottest.
Apocalypse Scorpion, right.
Yeah, I got to double check on my stock. After this video, I'll return those phone calls by 5:30. I'm going to do a quick inventory. If stuff I know I have an overabundance, I can throw a few more packs on. Got to get all the orders done by Monday, and I'll try to redo a stock if I'm not getting pulled into offices. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll try to start uploading more. That's my game plan. If not, I could stay up all night and do coffee and just drink coffee. Sometimes weekends when people leave me alone in the evening, I'll crank out more work overnight when people are sleeping. Because like even to come on to the show, I had 3 phone calls and it just got delayed. I took a phone call.
Right.
So it gets insane. It gets completely insane.
I want to let you know, we have 28 people in here right now watching. And
that's good. What's your normal on a live?
Well, I'm getting up to 35, 40.
Okay.
The reason why is because everyone in here is from all different walks. We have the art community all the way through cooking, all the way through fishing, all the way through checking for the Sasquatch in Australia. We have people here that take us walking that are historians through Europe every morning. You'd love their show. We have people that are homesteaders. We have this people like Sarcastic Storage Stacker right here, which is he does like Storage Wars, except he shows and how to make money with that. Garden State Gardener's a legend. Secret Blackburn is a legend, along with Shaz 73. These people are all over the world. This is a whole different community. There's no one here from the Chile community.
Oh,
so
okay.
Well, and what makes it interesting is the amount of people that come to my lives are 400 and some views. So it's different. Yeah. Anyway, my point to you here is not about me here. You're having a sale, 30% off your entire stock that you have available, and it's available by using code. And the Garden State Gardener has graciously been sharing the code and the website.
Thank you, Joe.
In here, and I cannot emphasize, this is the 30% off coupon that he has, and it's 30 end of year as the coupon code.
I will say this though. I do not do international. However, there is American agencies that will ship overseas and everything. Since COVID, things got crazy. I did do international.
That's good to know, guys.
It got completely insane. I would go out of business, and the regulations are like $1,000 per country per year.
Right.
So
and guys, there's the honest truth. So we're in the U.S. We're limited to shipping, by the way. I can't ship these items outside the country. So if we did a giveaway, it would have to be in US, and I would give a monetary a compensation for the people outside the US because I don't want to leave you out. Is there anything else that you want to share about yourself, about your company, about your peppers, and that you'd like the group to know?
Well, I'm always uploading. I'm never done uploading. Inventory is nonstop. If you try to contact me, sometimes, I mean, usually it's within an hour, but lately, since the passing of my mother, it's been about 3-4 days to get a hold of me. Things are getting crazier. Plus, yes. I got in trouble 3 times for mentioning. So I just do this, the big project. So I'm on the big project, 3 years in the making, which is unbelievable. And that will be revealed probably in 10 months, exactly what I've been doing, and who I've been working with and everything else. It's national, it's global. So that's happening, and it might not end. So it may be continuous. So, and spin-offs and everything else. So things are going in my favor. I just had a really bad speed bump in life. I miss my mom for forever. I wish she would be here for another year to see what I've actually created. But yeah, so I'm actually I came to Johnny, and I thank you, Johnny. I need a little extra support from the community just to keep going. I mean, the bills are outstanding, and I'm getting hit like every 48 hours. So I had to increase my sales. So that's where I come to all of you. And instead of doing GoFundMe's, I decided to do something more I considered respectable, and just give a discount on my. I'd rather work harder. So
And that's exactly why I was saying he's very special to the community as well as to me, because if you're an entrepreneur, you know exactly what it takes. You know exactly what it takes to make a business go. And every time you hit these speed bumps, and this is one there's no manual for. What I would do is ask you to go to jppepperseeds.com, jppepperseeds.com. I'm getting zero compensation, guys. I wouldn't take it even if he offered, and he hasn't, and I haven't even had the conversation. I want to put all that out of the haters' minds. There's nothing going back and forth here, guys. My point is, you can go to jppepperseeds.com. You can place your order. There's a million not a million, I'm exaggerating. There's a whole bunch of seeds there, whole bunch of pepper types. They can go in there and they can place their orders, right? It's as simple as pie, isn't it?
Yeah. There'll be 3 lines on the upper right-hand screen. You hit that, it'll come down as a menu, and it'll be like isolated seeds. And then there'll be another menu. It'll be through A through M, N through Z, or newest to oldest, or oldest to newest. So if you want to see the new stuff added, you could go that direction as well. And also my YouTube, Jimmy Pickles Pepper channel. Please subscribe to that. And I do a lot of Q&A and a lot of ramblings and stuff like that. But if you go to the playlist, I try to do pre-recorded and right to the points, 5 minutes or less, on germination, topping and stripping your plants, cloning, all kinds of instructional videos just to help gardeners.
Yeah. And, one of the things that is great, and right now, we got to focus him on getting orders placed so he can meet his objectives and pay off these bills, guys. The community, if I could ask the U.S. community, if you're going to be giving presents away, these are great stocking stuffers. Put them in the stockings of everyone. Once they watch a seed grow and germinate, and they actually get to follow through with that plant and then to the product, and they get to do it, it will be highly successful because we've got Jimmy Pickle pepper seeds, and they do germinate at a massive rate, guys. The other thing too, you can buy some and give them away as prizes for the U.S. people, because outside U.S. is a shipping issue, guys. We just heard that. The other thing too, guys, is that you can buy some for yourself. And I am cleaning out an area right now to start my greenhouse. So that's going to be another hint for you. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for coming. We still have 26 in the house. This is wonderful. Okay, so this is going through the remaining part of the year. We've got your website, jppepperseeds.com, and your YouTube tag is now JP Pepper Seeds, right?
It's Jimmy Pickles Pepper Channel.
But it's JP Pepper Seeds is your, if they type that in, it comes up to your channel.
Yeah, I think even if you go on the search engine at YouTube, or if you even go to Google, I'm actually number one on Google for a lot of varieties, and Jimmy Pickles YouTube, it'll come right up.
Very good. And guys, below in the comments section of this, I'm going to place the website. I'm going to place the discount code. I'm going to place his Instagram account. I'm going to place his YouTube account. So everything is going to be right there. It's also tagged at the top of the comments. Jimmy, I know you got to get back to work here. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us? It's been a pleasure having you.
Just thank you. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah, I'm kind of doing the interview tour lately with Garden State Gardener and with you, Operation Capsaicin. And there's several other people. Johnny Scoville just did a little segment for me. He got tight on time. I got tight on time. So he just did it that way, which I appreciate. Just share. How about this? People share this video. It's not just helping me. It's helping Johnny Small Peppers here. You're a nice guy. I always love watching your videos in the car before you go to work, like words of inspiration. You know, we all need those positive things in life. So I do appreciate you, and I appreciate the audience and everything else. So I just want to say thank you.
Yeah, well, you're very welcome, and you're a very special person to the community. And guys, when one of our folks needs a little bit extra, this is the right time of year, because remember, I want to say stocking stuffers. You can buy them for your own greenhouse. You can start germinating them, right? You can start growing them inside. You can also give them away on your channels here for US based. jppepperseeds.com. Garden State Gardener's been sharing the link for the website, as well as the discount code. All that will be listed below in the comments section, and I'll tag that. Jimmy, it's been a pleasure having you here. Hopefully we can have you back. And I want to probably in the next few weeks, I'd like to help you again if I can, if we can find time.
Sure. I always find time. I find time within time. It's called obsessive coffee drinking. So,
well, I have 2 pots a day, so I'm well aware of the excessive coffee.
You drink more than me. Maybe you should work for me.
Well, when you're a driven person and motivated, you find a way to get stuff done. They say, if you want something done, ask a person that has no time.
Yeah.
Jimmy, thank you so much for being here. Again, this is Jimmy Pickles from jimmypicklespepperseeds.com. He's having a 30% off at the end of the year sale. And the amazing part about this, guys, this is the sale. Jimmy has been kind enough to share his time with us today, and to help promote his Black Friday through the remaining part of the year. So remember, if you need stocking stuffers, if you need pepper seeds for this next year, get them now. Now's the time to get them. And also, if you have gifts for Christmas, you also have giveaways online. Jimmy Pickles, thanks for being here. I'm going to send you a copy of, I have to get your email, but we'll communicate, and then I'll send you the presentation to make sure I get your approval. Guys, sure. Thank you all for being here. We have still 20 in the house. I appreciate everyone. And I will tag that all into the comments section later on. Have a great day, Jimmy. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
You bet.